Hello and welcome. The ACO, Roswell, New Mexico. My name is Patrick Snipes, and I'm here with Luis Gomez.
What's up, everybody?
I went out last weekend and filmed the Roswell ACO here at Enchanted Lands Park. Had a pretty good turnout, a lot of good people. As you can see, we're starting off with a good fivesome here. Dylan Vallance, Cody Buckelew, J.Weldon, Samuel Smith, and K.Carter.
Yeah, I think Cody and Sam are the locals, if I'm right on that.
Yes, they are. And actually, Sam's helping put on the contest.
He's the TD, correct?
And so is Kirby. Kirby is with Storm Disc Golf.
Very cool.
And here he comes.
That's Kirby right there?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, this was my first time to meet him also. I had ran into him, but we'd never been introduced.
Awesome.
Hole number 9 is where they all started, and we're on the advanced tee box at 240 foot. There is an island green with this one.
Okay. Yeah, I've played this tournament, and I just forgot which one 9 was. Yeah, this is a tough little get right here. It looks like I think they might have used to had hay bales, but this year they built a little picket fence thing. That's pretty cool.
There is OB everywhere. The in area is really only a little bit extended over 30 foot in the back side of it.
Okay.
You don't quite get 30 foot in the front or to the right where Jason just kind of went to.
Did Jason go inbounds?
I don't think Jason made it on that shot.
Yeah, it looked like it had a chance to skip up and in.
This is the route I like myself, is a straight line.
You contend with that tree a little bit, but did he make it in?
Sam made it in.
Sam made it in.
Yes,
Cool.
he did.
He's a local. He better. Wow, a little thumber action.
Yeah, started off with a little different shot.
Wow.
Really hard to follow those.
Yeah.
But as you've seen it coming down right there with the light pole. So he is in bounds.
Drop zone. Ooh, made a little run for it.
And that's about 80 foot.
Yeah.
A decent little push.
Yeah. That's that borderline between a jump putt and a throw for some of these guys.
Cody was in bounds.
And is Cody Team Storm?
He is Team Storm.
Very cool. I can see the emblem on his shirt there.
I'm not sure when they got together, but it does seem to make a good team.
Yeah.
And Sam there putting in his...
Cashing in a birdie.
Yeah. Jason probably has one of the bigger names here in New Mexico in our disc golf scene.
I think he's a Colorado State champion, if I'm not mistaken. And Dylan is a New Mexico State champion. So, yeah, some big names on this card. So Jason with the lone bogey.
Hole number 10, 295 foot. You can either throw a backhand or a forehand. Really just depends on what you're interested in the moment, or maybe even where the wind's coming from.
And OB right and left. The path is OB, and then it's marked on the left, if I'm correct.
Yes, you are. And it's hard to see, but there are flags, and they did spray paint mark everything.
Okay.
See, Dylan,
Yeah,
I
it's
pulled a little
marked.
right with the camera, but he pulled just straight to the basket. And here's that hyzer route, but he flipped it up a little bit. And after that good start on 9.
See, the danger in the hyzer is it's sloping left, so you could potentially skip all the way out of bounds. But that one had enough spike to it. I just sat down.
And you're definitely right about the skips out here. This grass is dead, and there are some really hard bald spots.
Yeah, so that's how you want to do it. You just want to contend with that right path and just let it sink in.
And Jason with a straight shot.
Yeah.
I didn't see that very often, but
Yeah.
it sure did work
Great
out for
shot.
him. Sam throwing from his OB mark. Yeah, he shouldn't have a hard time putting that one in. Oh. Needs to get that up a little bit. thing I can say about Kirby is he is definitely a patient player.
That's good. That's good. What was the wind like out there? Doesn't look like there was too much.
At this time, it's coming from his right side from about probably 5 miles an hour,
Yeah,
if not
okay.
just a little bit over that.
It's probably just a misfire for Kirby.
Yeah, actually, with Kirby's shot, he did have a little bit of it into the wind
Okay.
to help him
Yeah.
with that rim up, rise past the basket. And he was able to put that in for that par.
Dylan was just parked.
And he's taking a very strict straddle there.
Yeah.
Oh. Everybody else just cleaning up. Jason got off of that plus mark and back to par.
That's good.
Sam went from negative back to par. Hopefully he can get back under. Hole number 11, 267 foot. This also has a forehand or a backhand line to it. When I was out there, I couldn't see the backhand line that well and not proficient in the forehand as much. I sure do like watching these guys attack this pin. And there's that forehand line.
Nice.
Dylan just laced that one.
Yeah. Couple guardian trees, a little more on the right. Have to kind of go with a stall. So maybe that's kind of what Jason's going to do.
And, yeah, and he throws that straighter shot. And
Did he get through? Yeah,
yes,
looks
he
like
did,
it.
and very close to the basket.
Yeah.
Kirby with a little higher line. But if you want to play it safe from those trees as you're talking about, you throw it up high over there and let it stall out.
Yeah. I like Dylan's route.
Yeah, strong.
Yeah, that huge gap on the left and let it flip back or skip back in.
And there goes Cody.
I like that line too.
Yeah, he just safely up over the trees
Yep.
and right to the basket.
Yep, that's a local route for sure. See if Sam does the same thing. Yeah, kind of right side.
Oh, and he caught that last little guardian tree.
Definitely outside the circle on that one.
Not really a go for it, but definitely safe.
Nice.
Making up for that last putt. Way to go, Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Jason just staying near a drop in. Drop
Everybody
in.
else is just going to drop it in. Dylan keeping the bag on, full of confidence.
You'll notice in the background a lot of these little alien statues. There's a
Yeah.
gentleman that ran out, and he probably put 24 of these around the
Really?
course. It's really made for a special little added part to the course.
Very cool.
And Dylan really stepping out there,
He's on
started
fire.
strong. We're on hole 12, 322 foot. This doesn't
always-
have the same backhand line, although I've seen a couple of guys sneak it in. It's more of a turnover backhand or a forehand shot.
Yes.
Dylan keeping that first spot in box.
Yeah, he started off with a turkey. That's always good. Get a good
Maybe
skip.
a
Some
little
ground
straight,
play.
but a good skip.
Yeah, might be circle's edge.
You want to watch a forehand. Jason has a
Yeah.
superb forehand.
He sure does.
And got that one a little long.
Yeah. Kirby opting for the forehand as well.
And this is a modified tee box. They have a couple of different modifications in their course.
Mm-hmm.
They move their tee boxes mainly to keep them out of the range of the hole before.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
I
this
see.
one really did make this hole a lot harder. And as you see, Cody just take that hyzer route.
Oh,
He got kicked by that tree.
awful
though.
kick.
Awful.
That would have been 30, 40 feet at least.
Now this is the route I like. Is a little turnover backhand.
Yeah, he got that one a little too turned over, but yeah, that line definitely is there.
And Cody with that bad roll. Approaches really well.
Man, still a little meat left on that one. Kirby probably 45 feet.
Oh,
Catches some metal. This would be big for Sam.
I really needed it.
He wanted it. Yeah, Jason was pretty long.
Yeah, and with the step putt.
Yeah. Dylan was long. I thought Dylan was closer. Man.
Yeah, for a short hole, they probably should have got a little better on this
Yeah.
one.
I expected to see at least one birdie on this. That was a good save.
Yeah, from a bad roll.
Mm-hmm. Kirby cleaning up, Dylan cleaning up.
Sam and Jason following in. Hole 13 is 250 foot,
Downhill.
slightly downhill. And as you can see, you could throw with any hyzer, anhyzer, forehand.
Yeah. This is just a fun hole. Dylan giving it a run. Did he hit
Very
the tree?
nice. He did hit the tree.
Okay.
Mopped off.
See that tree, man. Like, you can go forehand, not too wide, but you can go a little bit wider on the backhand. But that tree.
And Jason with his straighter throws here. Threw another one just really nice and clean.
I think the play is to go long, if anything. Miss long. That way you know you got to look. If you're short, you got that tree that could potentially be in your way. Oh, flip. Oh, yeah.
And it catching, it's going to...
See? Man, you just want to miss long on this. Let's see the local have a stab at it.
Oh, now it's a little bit to the left there.
Yeah.
About basket
Might have been a
height.
little sawed off. He might have been trying for the hyzer. Man.
And Sam just a little short.
I think
Just
they'd all...
outside the circle.
Yeah, I think they'd all want another shot at that one. Oh, great putt.
Yeah, Sam. And he runs it out. Good going.
David
In the background there.
telling him a good shot. Let's go, Dylan. Dylan can be pretty...
And he is standing at the circle's edge.
Yeah. He can be pretty dangerous from that distance.
The course does allow for interaction between groups as you play. And
Yeah.
You'll see a lot in the background and a lot passing by. It
Yeah.
can seem to help with some of the camaraderie in the game itself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too spread out, but it's also not too close together.
Nice putt.
It's a good layout. Yeah, that was a great birdie putt. You hate leaving that hole with a par just because it's so short.
And I thought Jason was a little further, but it looks like he's only like 10 foot out and
Nice.
takes his birdie. Ah.
Little hung up there.
And Kirby, the only par on that one.
Dylan's putting together a pretty good round so far.
And good to see everybody under. Nice putt by Sam on that one to bring
Mhm.
himself there. Hole number 14, you can see 413 foot.
Yeah. It's open up on this drive.
It is. It has a mando off to the right.
Does it?
The very first tree you'll see off to the right here is a mando, and you need to be left of that.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be a nice, easy hyzer for a lot of these guys. But if you turn it over too much, you're OB. So that's a tough hole there.
And barely caught Jason with that one there. A lot of what they're doing is throwing the turnover and having it actually just hyzer out a little too early
Yeah.
on them by not
Yeah.
committing to the angle as much. He's calling for it to get up or move a little bit more for him.
Mm-hmm.
Having a hard time seeing some of these.
Yeah, that's
And I think that's really the shot that everybody's looking for.
yeah.
Is really nice, clean turnover.
I bet a lot of the field gets a 3 on this one. Because what you're left with is just maybe a 100-foot upshot for some of these guys, just like that.
Which that tree in front does play some hassle to it.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, it's not that tough of an upshot.
Ooh.
Sam going down to the knee.
That tree you get tricked and baited into going right at it. So, yeah, what Sam did to go a little right is smart to do. That way you don't have to contend with that tree. Looks like he's got a run at it.
He does, a long birdie putt. But, again, you can barely see those spider limbs up there.
Good par.
And as you mentioned, there's more than likely more pars
Yeah.
on this hole than
A
just about
2
any
is
other.
getting a stroke on the field, definitely.
Oh, nice putt by Jason.
Yeah, great save. Ooh.
Dylan in that exaggerated stance
Yeah.
really seems to try to pull
He
power
putts
from
hard.
his legs with that.
That one almost spit out on him.
Everybody cleaning up their pars.
Yep. Star par. Is that Josh in the background?
No, this right here, this is a gentleman from Albuquerque.
Okay.
Yeah. This is hole 15, 539 foot. Truly one of the only holes that you can really open yourself up to in this course.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the players are trying to reach over 400 on this.
Yeah. Looks like out of bounds on the street.
Out of bounds on the street, and there is marked OB on the left on this one also.
Yeah. Looks like a good pull from Dylan.
You don't really have to get more than about 350, 400 to have a decent approach shot.
Yeah.
Yet it gives these guys an, oh my goodness, this hammer shot. So exact and so long
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah. It's accurate too. I think that's part of the reason he throws it, because it's accurate. Cody likes it, just turns away from it because he likes it so much.
And when you do get your shot down in this fairway, as I mentioned, it's a pretty easy approach.
Mm-hmm.
As a par 4, it's iffy. Some of these guys are, through the weekend, were driving up to Circle 2 and had some long look at eagles. And
Nice. I saw that hole is sponsored by Mauro. Shout out to Mauro Gutierrez.
man, he puts in the work. This contest could not and would not have been what it was without him.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Sam here leaked off into the OB.
Yeah.
As you can see the line there.
See if he can put a good shot in. Oh, a little low.
And just buried that one.
He should be able to get up and down from there.
And here's usually about the shot you'll see coming into this hole. 150 foot.
Yeah, maybe a harp.
Yeah, something like that, a stiff putter. I wished I would have got to know some of these guys' disc a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like a nice, easy up shot with the putter.
Yeah.
Very good.
There is OB about 20 foot behind. It's really the risk. That and, of course, hitting some of those spider limbs in front.
Yeah. That was a great shot.
And this is where you'll see some of the stronger arms get. It's where they're doing this longer jump putt, as Dylan just did there. Sam trying to scramble for that par.
Nice little touch forearm.
I think it's going to do it for him. I don't know why I was feeling I had to be quiet, though. Jason was really good with that one.
Yeah.
Took his time, focused. There wasn't a whole lot of distraction through the course. As you can see, they're playing by a road where vehicles will pass by. And it can get in the way of some, but at this time it didn't. Cody.
Great putt. Kirby just needs to clean his up. All right.
Yeah, and as you can see, Dylan, being 5 under, has the other three chasing: Cody, Jason, Kirby. Hole 16, 340 foot. A really neat position for the pin, up on a mound. The shot's a little tough also. It's kind of a tunnel or an overshot.
OB long, am I right?
No OB long, but
Okay.
OB to the left and OB to the right up on the street again. Oh, and it's coming,
Oh, yeah.
and that comes back in
Great
for
shot,
him.
Dylan.
Nice. If you do play a hyzer and you saw it off, it can leak quite a bit to the right. Would you say that that's kind of a common throw is having it leak a little bit to the right?
Oh, indeed, or something. If it breaks over, the wind is actually coming left to right here. Oh, what a perfect shot. Perfect shot there. The problem I saw was people putting hyzers up and actually leaking to the left. And there's Kirby. That looked like a good shot. All hyzer. And Sam, did he make it through? Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Could have got a little further, but at least he
Yeah.
cut through it.
He took a conservative run at that one.
Yeah, there's not much more you can do.
Looks like Jason putting with his dagger. I wonder if he lines it up like that every time. That was a great putt.
Yeah, he seems to have a really good routine. I also caught an hour clinic with him this weekend.
Very
and I'll be
cool.
putting it out, and he definitely talks about his putting style in it.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, everybody else just actually making do. There's Cody with that great shot.
Yeah. Everybody's still under par. Dylan leading the way.
Hole 17, we're actually throwing from the rec tee on this one. It's 348 foot. You can backhand, forehand, or go straight at it with this one. There is OB off to the left, and the right side is quite open. Oh, and Dylan is definitely risking the OB. And it just coming in and rolling back. Oh, that is close. Oh, and Jason pulled it just a little to the right.
Yeah, but it's safe out there.
It is, and as hyzering
Way to walk.
back a little, I didn't quite see that.
That needs to finish straight.
Yeah, he started that one just a little soon,
Mm-hmm.
and that one's not going to have it inbounds. That is
Yeah.
out of bounds.
He'll have a long putt to save his par. See what Kirby goes for.
I've seen Sam play a little bit. I've seen Jason play. I've seen Cody play. I've never seen Kirby play, and I was very impressed through the whole weekend on what he was able to accomplish.
Sit. Sit.
And it does.
Yeah.
I see that left side, how hard it is to keep it from leaking that way.
Yeah, and the downhill factor. It's easy to kind of have to aim down a little bit depending on the shot you choose. So this is Jason for birdie, right?
Yes, I don't believe there is an out of bounds over there. He may be in that play area, but I
Yeah.
don't know if anybody ever got to it. There's Cody just right outside. That tree's a little bit in his way.
Oh. He gave it a good run.
Dylan just right out of putting.
So Dylan was in bounds, right?
Yes, Dylan actually curled out of bounds and then
Good
back in
putt,
bounds. and
Dylan.
got that.
Goodness.
Yeah, hot start, good front.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kirby.
Good putt.
Yeah, tough hole with that OB over there.
Yeah.
You got a couple of these guys.
I think if you've got the forehand, it's nice to have your shot fade away from the out of bounds rather than fade towards it. So that was a smart move on Dylan.
And surprising Jason didn't go that way. He
Yeah.
took that backhand route.
Yeah.
It's a very competitive card. We're on hole 18, 550 foot, par 4. A really two-shot hole. You want to get about 400, 450 if you can. There are some trees out in the fairway. They seem to come into play about a quarter of the time. Dylan just getting into that one.
Good all day.
Looks like a good pull.
It was. He had that little rise shot.
Mm-hmm.
Came out of his hand low
Yeah.
and rose through the first couple of 40 yards. Here's Jason with that forehand. That thing just kind of disappeared into the sky on me.
Oh.
He got that tree off to the left.
Mm.
And Kirby, he knows it's in.
Yeah. Looks like he just put out a high percentage shot he knew would get in bounds.
And with this being the two-hole
yeah?
shot that
Yeah.
it is, two-shot hole that it is,
Yeah.
and that's just where you want to be.
Yeah. That was a great shot by
There
Cody.
is out of bounds both to the left and the right,
Mm-hmm.
but rarely does it come into play on the drive.
Pretty wide open green. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Darn it.
yeah, you got to miss that first obstacle.
Mm-hmm. He should be able to get up and down from there, though. Little skip shot. See if it can make it all the way up there. Looks like it's getting close.
It definitely put him within putting. Lining up his forehand. It's going to take a little bit of a touch to get this to stop close to the basket.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a high-speed disc.
Oh, sit.
You got a little bit of the high line.
He'll still have a shot at it. Maybe circle's edge. All right, here comes Jason with his dagger. Turn. Turn, turn.
You got that all day.
He'll have a putt at it.
And see if he can scramble his way back to par. Cody with a really good drive. Nothing in front of him to the basket.
He's like, I'll take it.
Kirby, man, what an arm on this guy.
Oh, yeah, nice line. Scares it.
Oh,
That's a
Sam.
smooth putt. Pretty silky. Oh, well, Jason did have quite a bit of meat left on that one. See if he can put it in. Nice.
Oh, caught the back of the basket.
Yeah. That could have turned nasty real quick. Yeah, I bet he's happy to have a 4 on that hole. Good putt.
Yeah, this hole gets birdied quite a bit. There's not a whole lot of trouble,
Mhm.
not a lot more than a bogey in it. And Kirby putting in his birdie. And Sam. Well, what we have have here is Dylan at 8 under, Cody, Jason, and Kirby chasing at 4, and Sam at 2.
Is that through 10?
That is through 10. They do have a 20-hole layout. That
Awesome.
was the what we're calling the front 10.
Okay.
And thanks for showing up and listening. I hope everybody enjoyed it. We'll be out really soon with the back 10.